not.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision.
Don't insult, just tell me what happened.
Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see?
I mean,
such willful arrogance.
You're definitely.
It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length.
So what's his
compensation? I understand.
What's his defense going to be to that?
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a
Yeah, I was going to say,
Rowan?
If you asked...
As I was saying...
What?
This morning, in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wait.
See, that's the big, like, the fact that he didn't communicate this or pay or anything like that, then he's completely in the wrong. What?
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
I'm going to.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
What the hell?
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed. Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
No, it's not borrowing.
Crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good.
So I was expecting a more like
blessing, let this matter rest.
like a decision which would take a lot more thought, but you know, that was that was obviously one person in the wrong.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Oh God, this guy.
Oh, hello, Eivor.
Wait, where's the kid?
Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns.
Where's the kid gone?
He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us.
Okay.
King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker.
Where do I go next? I'm thinking London. London would be cool to go to. How's it go? Weird.
Some interesting news.
Oh, we
King
leveled up.
Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire.
Oh,
He hopes
this.
to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert.
Okay, that's
He
right.
should
The
do
kid's
well
gone.
considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago.
Who?
Poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no.
Get to see the London
How's
Eye.
Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her
I
if you
don't know
have
what
the
they're talking
time.
about. But we leveled up the settlement. Which means I shouldn't have built the brewery yet. A house and a farm. Maida. I don't know who Maida is. That's the foul farm. Increased buff. Is it all just feast stuff now? Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I can't do it yet. Actually, no, it wasn't available. Where's me? Oh. A cozy place for Maida. It's all just feast buffs at this point, pretty much. Seems. Right. Do I need to pledge some more as well? Yeah. Might as
Word
well.
of our growing settlement has reached outside ears. So have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
Okay.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
What's up, Cassandra's
I'm a
descendant?
little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just
So
now.
say she wants to
but
go out and get some
can get
action.
you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor.
I mean,
Maybe
we could take her
another
on a
time.
raid.
Now, what was it you needed?
Nice quick raid down the river. Are we gonna push it?
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this.
Why not?
So why not
Let's go
stretch
for a
your
little
legs
ride.
and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me.
Okay. Let's get a horse.
We won't take the longship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air.
You
and
ain't
sun,
encroaching
it'll be
on your
fine.
brother's wife,
I
are you
spend
now,
too much of
Ivor?
my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Okay then. Maybe I should have stuck to the road here. There's a path here. Let me see what the road's like. Okay, there's kind of a path here. And then we got to swim across this bit, and then... Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, follow the path until we hit the water. Just to canter along at the moment. There we go. Gained a bit of speed. That was a tree. But it's all good. So we gotta swim across this bit.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further.
That's fair, especially if you've been here for a long time.
Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
We still have, so like we're at the start with that vision about betraying our brother or something like that. I wonder if it's got something to do with her. Especially if we follow these quests to
Eivor,
like
there.
do stuff
What is
for her.
that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
It's pretty cool to be fair. Gonna go meet Soma. I mean, the horse is going for it now.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything
It must be
seems
so
quite new.
weird, right?
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a
Because
launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive.
obviously
Some
this
interesting
is she's seen
architecture
everything like
here
on the
too.
map, but yeah, she has seen this for the first time as she was saying. That must be so odd. Alright, let's not ride the horse into the longhouse. Let's go.
Well, is that Eivor I see?
Who's this? Is this someone I can recruit? Oh,
If you
you've
need
got
a steady hand by ship or plane,
Mr. Smile, mate. You got double axes. You sound great.
ring the sword song.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
Magni? Do I remember this
I
guy?
know you, I think.
I think, maybe.
One of Soma's loyal men.
Apparently.
Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Someone rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and the Voda. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
Time to go kill.
Could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni.
Oh.
And if they can find your horse,
She's
we will
excited.
steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
She's just bossing us about now, apparently. Is the horse still here? Yeah.
The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table
Fair.
for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
I was gonna say
A
she
feeling
deserves
you
to
must
have a
know
bit of a
well,
fight.
No? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall
Oh.
follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger.
Oh.
I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
I've got a feeling it's gonna be to
The
do with
bandit
her.
camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all
God.
means.
Wow. Okay. Do we just charge in, do you reckon? I feel like she'd enjoy it more if we're charging.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
There's a big boy.
Nicely done.
Oh, it's Goliath. I thought he had a name. Just throw all the axes. Oh, that guy got wrecked. Shank. Right, so I can stagger this guy with heavy attacks. Yes? What's the yes to? Just charge in, I think. Just strangle the big guy. Bam!
That's done. Now to deliver Maggie.
I won't go down easy. Sure? Is there any... Oh, there is decent loot. Nice. I mean, I say decent loot. I guess it's technically decent loot.
Feel great.
I hope we're not... That's not my horse, is it? Wait. Oh wait, where are you going? Hello. Oh. I'm gonna have to ride back with her. He's trying to get on the horse with her, but apparently she doesn't want that.
Champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
I don't think we have had enough drama for one day. We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home.
Alright.
Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun.
I was gonna say, she's gone
Find us a
crazy.
little house and let us make
It's one of those
ourselves
things where
at
she's been let out
Let's return the horse.
once and now she's going
And
crazy
if
now.
your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Okay. Where are we going? Why do we go through... What? Oh, I guess they wanna... She wants to pull the horse out in here. Makes sense. Alright, Magni. That was super easy, bro.
Magni, we solved your
Awesome.
bandit problem.
Really simple.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside.
We found a horse.
Thank the gods.
Then,
he is
wait, where's she
safe.
gone?
And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
I was gonna say.
Eivor, over here. Look at
Oh,
Oh, someone is...
What
we're
are
about
you
to have
playing?
a drinking
a
contest.
drinking contest. You versus me. Wolfkiss versus Table Maiden.
Table Maiden?
We can do better than Table Maiden.
What?
Mead Queen, then.
Oh, you need to prove that.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Oh, Mandy's like, oh, what's going on? Oh, Mandy. Whoever it... I can't remember what his name is already. And she's going at it.
You are a bit green.
Okay, so yes, she is. Not as good as the guy at the wedding. Oh, this reminded me of the blacksmithing and stuff in Fable. Fable 2 doing like the shop stuff. We had to time it. And obviously it would get faster and faster as you got higher up. We'd make more and more money. I used to spend hours doing that on Fable 2. Fable 2 OP. Oh man, those were so bad. They were so good. Come on, Tom. They were great. Like the blacksmithing, the making the ale. Can't remember what else there was.
Try to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, "Thank you, Randvi."
So, are you satisfied?
Okay.
My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home.
Sounds
After
good.
just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of the
Okay.
hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already.
Magni, that
I
was
do
it.
hope to see you again. Randvi, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
Unpopular opinion: Fable 3 better than Fable 2?
Safe travel.
No, I personally preferred Fable 2. But obviously your opinion is your own. I enjoyed Fable 3 though. I know a lot of people just what's it called? People.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
I think most people were Fable 2 is good, Fable 3 is trash. Rather than Fable 2 better than 3. I think Fable 3 was very good, but I thought it was far too short, yeah. The moment you hit King, the game was basically over, and it kind of sucked.
Desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see
You could have
it.
definitely done with an extension to the game.
Finally, you wish to calm down.
But yeah, I
I've
personally
had my
preferred Fable
fill
2
of
though.
adventure. Time for a little rest.
Probably do this, take her back to the settlement and end up. Oh, the part in the desert with the crawler?
Something. You and Soma.
I think the desert was quite fun.
To your bond? You spoke of her with
Oh?
a particular shine in your eyes.
Is G6K, how is it going? Thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. How you doing? I love being able to mix the spells too.
No,
That's true.
I mean, did
He's
something
such a
happen
cool
between
evil
you
and the
two?
lore around him
What
is
sort
so
of
cool.
question is that?
I honestly
An
don't really
innocent
remember too much from Fable 3, I will be honest.
Innocent, newborn babe.
Except for the
Nothing
start.
happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity.
Oh
A
my.
rather appealing match.
Doing well, bro. What's your rating of the game up to
Going
now?
Pretend your last words would take
If you must.
Complicated answer. The short version is that it is a fun game.
Look
I'm
there,
enjoying
there must be
playing
the
it.
tower. Take the bridge.
However, it is disappointing compared to Odyssey. I think it's the best way to put it. Did I just hit a heron? I think I did, yeah. Right, so why did you want to be here?
Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built? Hundreds
But
of
yeah,
winters
I'm
ago.
enjoying it
Sometimes
overall.
when looking at a map, I imagine little people
I don't really,
in
I can't really
little
give it a
armies
rating yet.
traversing the land. And now,
We'll have to see how it
staring at these
goes.
ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
Probably,
You have a fertile
if I was to put it in the Assassin's
I wanna view
Creed
from the top. Shall
rankings,
we?
probably top middle, I guess. I don't know if that's a great way to say it. It's definitely not one of the top games, but of the games that you'd place in the middle of the rankings, it's
Mind
probably
where
the
you
top
put
of
your
them.
fingers.
So the
These
same, I'm
stones
playing
are
through it
all
myself and it's okay, but I want it to be better than Odyssey, and it's not. There's still lots of game left for me though, yeah. So I am about 24 hours into this game. And yeah, it's kind of disappointing. There's a lot of just silly
Climbed well for
issues
one
and
of those
bugs.
maps.
You jest,
It should have
but I
been
raised
delayed.
the frames of long
The game's
houses
not
and hammered
finished.
the ribs of long
It was
ships.
released
My
unfinished
hands
because
are calloused
they just didn't have
from
enough
hard
time
work.
to do it. And also there's just some weird mechanics and story things. It's just kind of,
Well,
which
well,
makes it disappointing.
look at this.
Alright. Check out this view.
A
Oh
stunning
god.
view.
What is the
It
animation on
reminds
those
me of my
birds?
early
What was
years in
that?
Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
Oh, the audiobooks can be terrible.
You have an
Embarrassingly,
adventurous heart.
actually, I will definitely need
I
a
hardly
few
see
more
it
weeks
behind
with
the
devs.
table.
The audio can be bad. So,
What's
if
to
I...
scale a tower and
So this is me switching
I
between
was
mouse and
out in my
controller.
youth. Hunting.
The audio just
Sailing.
stops.
I was a wildling of the open air before I became the staunch and stoic
So
one.
what?
Married off
I
in
think people are
service
super
for
hyped
peace
'cause
between two clans.
This is one of the
A
few
noble and worthy
AAA
role,
games to
not
actually
one
come
I
out
had
this
ever
year.
imagined for myself.
you would have
That's
made a
fair.
fine
Also
warrior.
after Odyssey. I think that's one of
A
why
young
people are
viking,
hyped.
free to come and go as she pleased.
I
Like,
think so too. It may be we would have sailed
People were getting
together
kind of bored
over
with
the
Assassin's
open
Creed. It
seas,
kind of stopped off, and then
raiding
Odyssey
or
came out and blew it
traveling.
out, like,
Or faced each other on the
blew
field of
everything out of the water, and
Planned
everyone was
your
like,
marriage to
oh my
secure-
god, this
to
is
secure
insane.
peace. Our
And then
clans
they've gone
might
to
still
this.
be at war.
True.
Definitely a step back.
Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. I can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Oh,
What was that?
Oh,
Why were
no,
there two kisses?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
It's
I got away
like-
from myself.
Like
No
what?
need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and
That's kind of interesting.
I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may
It's
be
all
the
good?
mead, it may be the air, but
I knew
there's
that.
no
I knew it
need
was coming to that.
apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now.
I mean, it makes
I care
sense.
for
What?
you, Eivor.
She's been married to a brother for 4 years, but 3 of those years he was away raiding. So now here's the question. What do we do? I don't know what to do. Because there's obviously something that, like, because of the vision at the beginning of the game, there's something that happens between us and our brother. And I half expect it to be this no matter what. So I wonder if we push that story. Kept you as a friend. Now it's not the right time. Let's go for it.
It is comforting to hear. I have
If it
long
goes
felt
wrong,
the
we'll just
same
blame
way,
Tom, because Tom didn't tell me
but I
not to.
banished the thought that
Yeah,
this would
agreed.
ever happen.
Agreed.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired. But duty kept me from it.
Tom's just the
Say
scapegoat.
all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words.
Oh. You what, mate? This is your fault, Tom. This is all your fault. This right here. Tut tut tut. Wait, are they staying up there overnight? Please tell me she's gone. Please tell me she's gone. Please tell me she's gone. That'd be hilarious. Where are they going at it? Go on, my son. Those birds look awful. Yeah, there's another thing. There's a lot of the animations which have been pretty bad. There was so right at the start of the game, there was a cutscene which had a giant wolf, and it looked like it was from a 2000s like cartoon. It did not look very good. But some of the other stuff's like, the characters look great. The characters are really good. It's just, like, animals don't look good. Right, let's see, we've got the skills. They're multiplying. Let's hit this, see what this thing over here is. This is dual wield two-handed? Yeah, I don't really care about dual wield two-handed weapons. As cool as it sounds. I just don't know where to put my points now. Because none of these skills interest me. Okay, I assume I've looked at these two. And it's just hidden it. Sprint bash. The point that oh, okay, I could do that actually. Go for another adrenaline. Oh, that's adrenaline field. Get boost, but still, that's not bad for me, since I'm using a greatsword right now. So I'll go for it. Wow, stood up. The Viking fatal. He'll be fine. Evil's a big boy. Okay, so it's slightly under power for what it wants. It was saying we should be power of 90 for the next 2 areas, but you know, we got this. We're a pro gamer. Speak to Tove? Oh, but someone's passing away. I'll put that as the tracked mission for tomorrow.